Hi, I'm Ernest. I'm here to talk to you today about Major Cleaning Solutions, a cleaning company that will provide service to working families and or families who are on a budget or low on funds. Here is a snapshot or overview of our business model. It includes the 9 high-level key topics of who is our customer segments, what is our value proposition or services that we're offering, the customer relationship management, the channels, how we will go to market, the revenue streams, the cost structure, what key resources that we'll need to be a strong and viable business. Also, the key activities that will keep us in the market and some of our key partners. So to start out, I'd like to start out with our customer segments and who they are. So our customer segments are working families who are on a budget and are open-minded to our bartering system. These families also include the underserved families who have been priced out by competition, um, and also advertisers who may be looking to, join in on a mutual business venture. So some of the value propositions that we will offer to these clients is giving them affordable cleaning services, and offering also some flexibility in terms of how they will pay for these services, utilizing a unique bartering system as an option, whether it be with goods and or services in exchange for cleaning. And as far as it relates to the advertisers, giving them the opportunity to do some co-branding, maybe add some flyers and or their websites or some uniforms or our uniforms, excuse me. And then customer relationships. So we'll lean heavy on the personalization, which includes that, cash option and or flexibility, in terms of the bartering system. It gives us the opportunity to do some community building through the exchange networks, and creating that loyalty, and also offering discounts and or bartering credits for repeat clients. It gives us the opportunity to get direct feedback from the customer, and improve as need be, or take that feedback to see what would be more appealing to our customers. Some of the channels that we will utilize to go to market, some direct neighborhood outreach flyers, community boards, as well as word of mouth. We'll utilize social media, and local online groups like Facebook Marketplace, for example, to get the word out. We want to utilize a website and or an app for scheduling and potential advertising placements. Also, we'd like to partner with community centers, schools, and local businesses to create referral and loyalty programs. And some of the revenue streams that we plan on gaining that business traction through is, of course, our cash-based revenue off of the cleaning services that we are providing, the bartering system, so indirect revenue that will reduce overall our operating costs because we would be, receiving some of the products that we would normally have to buy, and also the potential future partnerships, um, or franchise model for our advertisers, that gives us the opportunity to do some cross promotions like discount coupons for our partner business, for example, to get more exposure and of mutual benefit to the partners who are all involved. Some of our cost structure. So to start up, we would need some, I would say about $6,000 to get the business up and running, and about $2,000 at a monthly basis, for maintenance and just normal cleaning supplies as well as inventory. The labor wages, any fees that we may have to pay out to our employees, transportation, fuel and maintenance to our vehicles, as well as any possible vehicle leases and or fees that may be incurred throughout setup of the business. Marketing and advertising, so through digital print, digital and print, and then any insurance licensing and compliance costs that may be initiated with the startup costs, and also any tech infrastructure, which include scheduling and bookkeeping website. And then some of the key resources that we'll need to get the business up and running would be trained staff, supplies and equipment, scheduling and customer management software is definitely going to be key. Transportation, so we may start out in cars and then transition to vans just depending on the business needs. Systems for barter and ad integration. So how will we manage these bartering transactions as well as what ads were used to gain the business and create that cross systematic integration, and any partnerships with any local advertisers that would like to be involved in something like this. And then some of our key partners to start out also would be any local businesses or advertisers seeking access to family audiences, any mom and pops type businesses, even local corporations that may be interested, community organizations, schools and churches, child care centers, and some of our bartering partners, plumbers, handymen, local shops, again, that could, help build our network in terms of bartering for things we may need to get the business up and running. Insurance and licensing providers. They may also be a great help for us in getting the word out and also just some cross branding there. Tech partners, anybody that can help us develop an app and or website developers to get this business up and running. And some of the key activities again to keep the business valuable is delivering that affordable and high quality cleaning service to those clients who we bring on board, and also just managing that bartering or exchange network, recruiting and training the staff accordingly, marketing to the families, and maintaining advertiser partnerships and ad placements, and developing online and offline channels, flyers, websites, and uniforms. So, upon discovery, I'll share some of the results through some of the findings and creation of the business model. Is more people were actually interested in the bartering system than I initially thought. So this would definitely create a need to properly account for these items or a system to properly account for these items. We also would need more staff to meet the business need. And also, advertising partners could definitely be a great source of additional income. Um, and if you have any further questions, please let me know. And thank you again for your time. Have a great day.